Welcome back. It's been a great year for big tech stocks. Are you concerned that too many investors are too reliant in their portfolios on tech stocks?
Yeah, absolutely. What we've seen is the S&P 500, which is, of course, a market cap weighted index, has really been driven by the so-called Magnificent Seven. There's other terms for it. These global mega cap tech stocks have done all the heavy lifting. In fact, if you look at the S&P 500 and compare it with the so-called equal weighted S&P 500, there's a big disparity. I think it's like 16% versus about 4%. And so the problem is, of course, that a lot of the rise in their stock prices is not due to better earnings, but due to a big expansion in multiples and so forth. And that's fraught with risk. And so, our bottom line here is don't try and chase the winners, but look in other areas of the market for opportunity.
You're currently recommending 3 stocks: Pfizer, Citizens Financial, and Verizon. Tell us a little bit about Pfizer, for instance.
Yeah, absolutely. So my takeaway on Pfizer is it's a blue chip global pharmaceutical company that's trading like a one-trick COVID pony. Obviously, they helped get us through the pandemic with their vaccine in partnership with BioNTech, and of course, they have the #1 therapeutic, Paxlovid. But now that the pandemic is starting to recede, the stock has moved from the low 60s down to in the mid 30s and so forth. We think that's an opportunity. The average PE on the S&P 500 close to 20 now in forward earnings. Pfizer's sitting there at 11. The average dividend on the S&P 500, 1.5%. It's got that nice dividend of 4.5%. So, it's trading like, it's used goods. But I think 2 things. One is it's overlooking a full stable of new drugs. They've made about 8 acquisitions in the last couple of years. The big one has not yet closed with Seagen. So we think there's going to be more products to come. A, and B, is COVID-19 really over? God help us if it's not. But we are seeing the so-called R5 variant reemerge. We're getting into the flu season and so forth. So perhaps they're still going to make money on that franchise, perhaps build a bundle, something that deals with R5 with and also the common flu, sell it as a package. And of course, if you're unlucky enough to get COVID-19, and particularly if you're in an at-risk group, you're going to need their Paxlovid and so forth. So we think there's still opportunity there. In the meantime, enjoy that nice dividend.
Well, we'll keep an eye on those 3 stocks, and you're quite transparent, and we know you own them. So good luck with those 3 tips.
Thank you.
Enjoy the Labor Day break. Get coverage of the day's biggest stories as well as what's behind the news every day at QZ.com.